Libra, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 15th through to the 21st of May. Wow, what a week it's turning out to be for everybody. It's going to be a mad week of transitional, also learning and positioning, basically, according to the logical or the common sense evolution that's happening, which we've seen in your monthly readings and etc. So it's going to be very interesting to see what goes on with your reading this week. I will be doing a special reading during the week for the days of 17th, 18th and 19th of May, because I did that also on your chakra reading and I want to know what's going on with that. So we're going to be doing a tarot collective and all signs time-stamped during the week, Monday or Tuesday, I think it's coming out. Okay, so I will see you there for that. I hope you have a lovely reading, Libra. Let's just see what's going on for you. So here we go, socializing, having fun. I think that's the best form of defense in a way. Or I don't think necessarily defense is a good word, but to deal with the changes that are going around in the world at the moment, being that buoyant, happy-go-lucky side that you can so well be, Libra. You have that within you to be that sort of really happy and sort of happy and excited mental energies that you have, and being very quick to sort of diffuse a situation through being very sociable and connecting with people around you. That is the overall energy for you. What have we got on the relationship side? Your karmic message here is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, the 10 of Pentacles is obviously, it's abundance and everything like that. But also you have these two dogs down the bottom here, these white dogs here, and they're faithful friends. And these faithful friends comes through the emotions and the energy of the world that is around you. So realizing that actually this karmic message here, this week here, is to realize you've actually got a lot to contribute to the world around you in a very beautiful way. And also you've got to realize that there is a lot of possibilities and abundance around you in regards to your relationships, in regards to socializing. This socializing on the material side is all going to be about networking, I would have thought. So the Hermit, the universe is sort of saying throughout, the reason you're socializing and connecting with people is also to, go down your path towards your dreams and aspirations. The Hermit has gone. You can look at the mountains in two ways. You can look at it as a goal or an objective, or you can look at it as an obstacle or sort of a problem in your life. But whatever way you look at it, the Hermit has had to go round the mountain. So he's going round on the dark side of the mountain as well. So the universe is sort of saying to you, you've done the work, Libra. You know your shadow side. You know the shadow side of your objectives and the obstacles that are in your life. So it'll help you to deal with everything that is within front of you. This is part of that abundance. And when the Hermit gets to the top and realizes his journey, he's achieved his journey, he can then just pluck his hearts and desires, those objectives, those goals, from the sky, and he puts it in his lantern and uses it as a guide to guide him along. And this is what the universe is sort of saying to you here. Don't forget about, where you're going. With all of this sort of connections with other people, don't forget about your journey. King of Swords. King of Swords is the same thing. He's actually sitting on higher ground, on top of the mountains, above the clouds. Very much like the Hermit. But the King of Swords has got to the top of the mountain because it's an objective. So this is where I think it clarifies in a way where your guides, and this is your previous stuff, you've done this knowledge, and your previous guides are helping you to sort of turn around and sort of saying, look, this is what you want out of your relationships. Don't forget that. And this is what you need to do physically in order to obtain them. The Hermit is all about what you need to do emotionally and spiritually and energetically. The King of Swords is about mentally as well, but the physical side and judgment, knowledge and understanding. So it's through that previous knowledge and understanding that you will see your future. You have an incredibly powerful reading this week. It's really an empowerment within you. Absolutely formidable. You are in your summer period, according to the Astroflower. So you're really in the height of your summer period, and the Queen of Wands here, this is like your future guides that are helping you on, that are egging you on, and they're egging you on to confidence within the path that you're taking on a physical sense. So it could be the choice of connecting with people, or doing activities with people, or even living with people and stuff like that. Connecting with your partner, with your family, with your friends, with your community, and realizing with all of that, you have a huge amounts of abundance, which is going to make you feel incredibly secure and very happy about going forth to your future and going into what you should be doing in regards to your relationships, which is a very celebratory sort of socializing aspect to you. Do you know what? Before I pulled that card, I was just thinking to myself, and I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to preempt it. But I said, I was thinking to myself, quite amazing that you haven't got a card here that you're shooting yourself in the foot. And you get the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles, obviously, it was on the financial side. It would be a completely different kettle of fish. We are on the relationship side. So I think out of this great confidence, and this is where you sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, Libra. Like every single sign can be. We all have our good and our yin and yang to life. And sometimes because you're going to have this ultimate confidence, it's almost as if you've got this thought that sort of says, oh, it can't be this good. There's bound to be a problem that's going to be coming up. And what it's sort of saying is sort of saying to you, no, that's not the case. Don't focus on your weaknesses. That is the main thing here. You're in such a beautiful position, and it could well be, you had the Queen of Pentacles as a Capricorn card, more than anything else. It's obviously an earth sign card, but you've also got the King of Swords, which is very much a Libra card as well. It's an air sign card. So, you've got that connection between the mental and how you physically actually do things. So do not allow your mental to disrupt this buoyant, confident energy that you have flowing through you. Okay? I think by the end of the week, you're going to kind of feel this is too good to be true. But it's not. I think you're going to, this comes out of this, although we got no sun or anything like that, or the Lovers, or Two of Cups, or, 10 of Cups, or whatever. It seems like physically and mentally, you're getting into a place where you feel a lot more confident about life. And it's a lot of past stuff. So within the King of Swords, he's understood a lot of things about the past. It's judgments about the actions of the past to get to where you are. The same thing with the Hermit card. And through your past actions, you've got to realize that there's actually a beautiful amount of power within you. Yeah, there's obviously things that you could have done better. Everybody's got that. But if you focus on what you could have done better, you will not be appreciating the good stuff either. And I think it's about time you recognize the good work you've done in the past and put to bed basically the doubts within you and your relationships that are around you, and move on. And that's what it means about sort of not focusing on your weak points. On your material side of life, you have the karmic message here is all about fair exchange. Investing in things that is going to benefit others, but majorly benefit you. If I had sort of like $10, pounds, whatever, if I invested my 10 away, I'm risking everything. That's not what it's sort of saying here. It's sort of saying you've got to keep some for yourself, for your own security. Okay? But there's also an aspect of sort of saying, I like that idea. I like where it's going. I'm going to invest in that. So within your job, it may be investing in the certain aspects of your jobs in order to get that promotion, in order to get further on in your career path. Within your business, it's the same thing. You might have some products you kind of go, well, I'll give it, on this card here, he's giving 1 here and 2 on this side, yeah? So, there's that one side is kind of going, I think it could work. So I'm going to give it 1. I'm going to buy a little bit of that product and see how it works. But this product here looks like it's going to really work. So I'm going to invest my time in that. That's what it's sort of thing within your business and that sort of thing. So it's the same thing within your workspace. That is your karmic path this week. The universe is trying to bring you in the ultimate goal of happiness in a way, the ultimate goal of contentment within you. But that also comes from you putting it out there. You've got to go out there and get it. What do you get back from nothing? You get nothing. That's what they say in French. What do you get from nothing? Nothing. So you need to put out a heart. And when you put out that heart, and this is what I'm talking about, the 2 of Pentacles, when you put it out there within your workspace, within your business, and connect with the universe and your joy about doing what you're doing, the universe is going to pay you tenfold of what you put out there. You're going to get back a lot more than what you put into it. Okay? So... And this realization is a very powerful realization for you this week. It's going to take you on leaps and bounds and change your entire landscape. It has the potential to change your entire landscape in regards to your job, your business, or your projects, all your financial sort of material sort of world at the moment. And you've built up to this. You've been gradually setting this up. And now it's the time to strike like a cobra, and but with confidence in your future, and step into, and it's time to move on from the past and actually seriously take your place and your weight within your job. If you're looking for a job, this is the moment to push it out there. This is a good week here for good possibilities of getting a job if you're looking for a job. If you're already in a job, it's a good time to really push the heart's desires for your promotions or your, an increase in your wage, stuff like that. Same thing with your business. And it's going to take you to another level from the past into the future. Yeah, I think you need to walk away from something to walk towards something. There's no doubt about that. And I think that's possibly what that could be, that that 1 of Pentacles, sorry, not Ace of Pentacles, that 1 of Pentacles there. Within your workspace here, and what's bringing you to the future is you realize now you can step up to another level, and that's going to take you on a journey. And that journey should be heading towards the sun, out of the moon and towards the sun. Because the sun here, if you can see on this card, it's eclipsing the moon. That's what it's doing. So it's eclipsing the unknown and walking towards the known, which is exactly what you love. And as you walk towards the known, that is taking you up to a complete new level where you can really push the boundaries and explore your true potential, basically. And the Knight of Cups that comes in at the end is an offering that comes in. So I said about promotion, you're stepping up to another level. By the end of the week, if you realize the investments that you need to do and what is good to invest and what's not good to invest, and you invest your heart into it, and the universe comes back with a really good sort of payment on it, it's going to help you step from the old paradigm into the new. It's going to be a celebration, a unification of understanding of your career path or your business and stuff like that, where you can walk towards the sun. And as you walk towards the sun, you're going to get offerings and opportunities that are within you. Let's just clarify with the Light Seers cards. With the 3 of Cups, you get the 9 of Cups. This is also this has been coming out in a lot of people. In fact, I think every single person, the 9 of Cups. A lot of people, it's been coming out twice. But here it's come out once. So what is the clarification is here is the 9 of Cups is, yes, it could well be gifts and sort of blessings from the universe, but it's also blessings from you towards the universe. It's very similar to this Ace of Cups here. You're offering it out there. And within this social environment, I think you're going to realize that actually, like what I said on the 10 of Pentacles, you have a lot to offer to these sociable connections and this networking around you than you realize. And also, these connections have got a lot to offer you. There's no doubt about it. With the 10 of Pentacles and that volume, or that sort of that abundance you have, playing smart, it ties a little bit into the six of Pentacles here. Playing smart, and that's what the King of Swords is all about. Using your abilities as a very joyous person, really. Not that you're not, everyone has ups and downs in life, but a very joyous and optimistic person you can be. You can be really, really optimistic. And I think this is what is trying to build up inside you at the moment. So realizing, what do you do with that optimism? What do you do with your abundance? Where do you place it in your world that is around you? With the Hermit card, we get the Knight of Wands. This is funny. I think 3 signs have had this Hermit card clarified by the Knight of Wands. Go figure. Basically, the Hermit card doesn't move around, doesn't blow his own trumpet and everything like that about what he's learned and everything like that. But the universe is here, is sort of saying, playing smart means there's a time to sit back, listen, and there's a time to be involved. And this is what it's all about. A bit like a Temperance card in a way. And the universe is here, is sort of saying, use your understandings of the situations that are around you and your universal knowledge, as it were, in a very passionate way in order to give you clarity and confidence as you go forward. With the King of Swords, you get the 4 of Cups. Don't look back, look forward. That's where that comes in. It ties in a little bit to that. If you're going to constantly look back and be a little bit, sort of annoyed by what happened in the past, you're going to be drawing attention to your weaknesses, and you're not going to allow that King of Swords to bring you that knowledge and understanding, which makes that sort of security and sensation of well-being within you. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the 3 of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn's not the fastest moving thing in the world. Capricorn's got like, and this is like a Capricorn card. This is why I'm saying it. They got the front end of a goat and the back end of a fish. It's difficult for them to move forward. And I think here as well is sort of almost sort of saying the Queen of Pentacles is she's understands, because the confidence and the wealth is coming to her because she's sat at the base of the tree of knowledge. Everyone comes to the tree of knowledge for understanding at the same time. And the same thing is with the 3 of Wands. It's the harbour master. Everything has to come into the harbour in order to unload, and everything has to leave the harbour in order to export, to interact with the world that is around you. So I would here, with this confidence, just allow things to come to you this week. It's going to be really good. And do not worry. You've got to have a bit of a poker face on here. Don't highlight your weaknesses. A Temperance card, as I was saying earlier on down here, the overall thing coming out of here is one thing that you might find you have difficulty with, and that is patience. And I think you're going to conquer it this week. And in the next week, you're just kind of saying, with this new buoyant found relation energies that I have in my relationships around me, this emotional energies, I can feel confident because I know when to act and when to just sit and listen. Exactly what I was saying about the Hermit card as well. This is it. Yes, you can be pessimistic, but if you don't focus on that and focus on the bright side of your future, it's going to really, really empower you. Let's see what's going on with the 6 of Pentacles. You've got the Ace of Wands. You've got 2 aces on this side now, which is all about the starting of a new journey with that 4 of Wands as well, going through to a new stage in your life. The unification of the 2 of Wands on one side, which is planning on one side, and planning from the universe as well. So it's almost about your righteous place. And the Ace of Wands here is just making that sort of investment, that clear investment of what you need to invest those 2 pentacles in. It should be invested in your passions, out with the old and in with the new. That's what I was sort of saying. Some things that you may not want to investing in the future. And it brings a lot of passionate ideas into your life. And this is combine that with the emotions. This is what you can put out there, and the universe will really bring some beautiful stuff back to you. With the Ace of Cups, you get the Three of Swords. Obviously, it was on this side, it didn't catch the fish, but we're on the material side here. I think it's being realistic about your the cup, the Ace of Cups, that you're putting out there, the purity of your emotions. Do not say goodbye to any painful, conflictual sort of scenarios within your workspace, within your job, within your business. If you're in a conflict with a co-worker or someone else who's going for the same promotion as you, if you focus on that conflict, you're not going to win. If you focus on that Ace of Cups, that beauty of it all, very much like this side, it's a very contradictory what you've got here. And if you focus on that Ace of Cups and not on the painful conflict, then I think you're going to get the best results out of your life. What is this? What is this Four of Wands bringing in? Where's this going towards? The Sun. Eight of Cups. It's going towards that Eight of Cups, which is up there. So we have this on this side. So this is where you got the Ace of Cups there. Okay. This is what the universe is trying to help you with, right? And she is walking towards the Sun. Happiness, joy. And you get that at the end with that Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups is going to bring that offering, that possibility in the coming weeks of, like, it could well be contracts, but it could well be sort of collaboration. But it's collaboration through joy, through that sort of mixing with other people, being very sociable and stuff like that. And with the Eight of Cups, you get the Queen of Pentacles again. It's going to bring you assurance. Once you start heading towards that journey, you've got to walk away from the old paradigm and towards the new, that logical evolution that I've been talking about. And as you do walk towards that, you are going to feel so confident about your future, which is going to open those doors of those offerings or those contracts or a new job or a new perspective within your business. And it is going to bring to you the Four of Swords, healing, unification. It's almost as if like you're finding your home, you're finding your righteous path as you go forward. And this is what's happening for you in this week. And it's a real, it's a real pivotal moment for you. It's a real tilt moment within your head, as if to sort of say, do you know what? If I continue doing this, once you start getting the taste of the success, once I start doing this, I can really go forward. And that's what that Four of Wands is all about. And walking away from something and walking towards your happiness, basically. Absolutely brilliant reading for you there, Libra. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you got the best out of it. Don't forget, we will be doing those live readings over at Veritas Tarot with Victoria. You'll find a link to her channel down below. And then the following month, we're going to be doing it on the Astroflower as well. So you're going to need to subscribe in order to ask questions at those live readings. Yes, we've got your monthlies out. We've got the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse readings that comes out that's talking about this period here. And I said I should be doing a tarot reading for what's going on the 17th, 18th and 19th in the early part of this week as well, with the timestamps of all signs as well. So I'll see you there for that. So in the meantime, thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.